Thank you for coming to the orientation for Tech Heroes for the Heroic Imagination project. My name is Jenny Donegan. I met some of you at your school at Woodside when I came to do orientation. Some of you have come because you got the flyer from Palo Alto. What the Tech Heroes program is about connecting older adults with technology and unisolating them, if you will, bringing them into our culture of community, which is the internet and the information age. You as high school students live and breathe this experience every day. You always have your cell phone, you're doing email, you're doing those things. For the seniors here at Sunrise Senior Living, this is an opportunity for them to experience your world and experience the world of often times of their family members, and then to be connected. So some of the things we'll do in the program would be working with the seniors to set up email accounts, to be able to do Skyping, maybe to do research on genealogy. Sometimes they just want to look up a photo of some sort and print it to use for painting. Depending, it's all going to be based on what the resident wants. So one of the things I want to talk to you about is how many of you have worked with older adults and teaching older adults?
Wait, does my grandma count?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Definitely, it does. Now, so how would you want a friend to approach teaching your grandmother then? How would you want somebody to teach your
In a
grandmother?
nice, friendly manner.
In a nice respect. Patiently. So then you already understand what we're wanting to do here at Sunrise and with the seniors here is we want to treat them with respect, be able to listen, not have stereotypes of structures saying that what is an older person, what is a younger person. Try to just treat them as a unique individual and find what's unique about them and how you can connect with them. So you have a good foundation on that. How do you know someone respects you? What are ways in which someone would respect you? Treat them as an equal. How else? How else would you treat someone with respect?
nicely.
Nicely?
Yeah.
Good.
You don't smart talk them.
Don't smart talk them?
You treat them the way you want them to treat.
Excellent. Good. A lot of times is listening too. Respect can just be a matter of just listening and not interrupting is another way to do that. What are some characteristics of your favorite teacher? Sean, what was one characteristic of your favorite teacher?
Probably any of the ones that actually like talk to the students and kind of like more understand instead of just complain.
So more somebody who takes an individualized approach and works with you one-on-one and stuff?
Yeah.
Good. And that's what the seniors want too. They're not going to want you to just go, hey, go there, do that. You're going to go, okay, so are you having difficulty with the keyboard? Let's go here. And you make it a more one-on-one experience. You treat others how you'd like to be taught. That's a good point. Good. Thank you. What's your learning style? Do you guys know what learning styles are?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So what's your main learning style?
Visual.
Visual, okay, good. So you'll be wanting to present things. If you were working with if I was working with you visually, then I want to present things that are visual. So some of the things you'd probably like to do would be YouTube video instruction, things that would be more visual. So you'll be thinking about when you work with your senior, you'll have a one-on-one experience where you interview them and ask them about their interests so that you can better match filling their needs through technology. Technology is very intimidating to the seniors. A lot of them have never seen a computer before. Jean, who's working in our program right now with Brendan, doing research, and you can show this here. This is the Tech Heroes program working right now. Jean is working with Brendan, and Jean came to the program 2 weeks ago, and she'd never seen the computer, didn't know what was going on, why we were using it. She heard us talking about a last name of an individual, and she goes, oh, I want to look up my last name. I want to look up my history of my family. So Jean, since she's been in the program, she printed out 20-page Wikipedia article. We've printed two different images of of different landmarks from her family history that she has now in her room. So it just depends on what that person brings to the experience. So for her, her background's a librarian, and she has really pushed the envelope on the research side of TechHeroes. Whereas Celia, she pushes the entertainment envelope. She loves Elvis. She would love to look at videos and watch pictures of Elvis and over and over. And so that's great. That's what she gets to do. So as she develops some stuff, maybe she wants to write a letter to the fan club, or maybe she wants to print out a picture of Elvis, or we want to make a collage of Elvis for her. So those are things you can think of working with her to take her to a next level of her experience in TechHeroes. And you guys how do you guys feel? Do you guys feel excited about the opportunity to share your knowledge with someone else?
Yeah.
You can really make a difference in people's lives if they have tech, computers, and stuff like that.
Because it gives them opportunity, doesn't it, to
The outside world and see
Mhm.
everything else.
Good. Excellent. Some of the things for guidelines for teaching seniors that I just wanted to go over, we talked about showing respect, which you guys all seem to have that down. You want to introduce yourself, and you may have to introduce yourself over and over and over again because sometimes they'll forget. When you're working with your senior, you'll be set up and partnered with the senior, and then you'll create a dossier, or Brendan will create it for you, and you'll have this with each time you work with your senior. You'll bring this out, and you'll just document. And what this does is this helps the senior with their memory, and it helps you with your memory. And then if someone else during the week works with this person, so this is Anne, she loves art, she took a picture, we printed a picture of a koi fish for her so that she could do a painting of it, because she loves to paint. So even though she's not using the computer to paint, she's using the computer to create assets, if you will, an image that she can then paint from. And Anne has also been really avid with doing greeting cards. So she brings in email addresses of family members and sends out greeting cards when she's in the program. And all that's noted on her dossier so that when the next person comes to work with her, that they can pick up and it's not a disconnect. You're not having to re-understand where she's at. You still want to connect with her personally, but you have a little background to help her with her in the program. So each one of you have been given, for Woodside you have your community service packet, you have your timesheet that you'll keep track of, and then you have a volunteer sheet that we keep here at Sunrise that just gives us contact information. So what you want to do is come to your first session with your forms, and then we'll set you up on the computer and set you up with a senior, and you'll start your program.